All right, we're back. So today we're back in the gym. Getting it on. 85th Conclave, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and I'm back. Didn't get a day of workout in. Let me just start telling you that. But I felt good. Weighed in this morning. My lowest weight to date over a decade is 193. And even after all of the partying with the bros and handling business for this weekend, I came back early this morning and I weighed in at 194. So I did good. And don't worry, I didn't get crazy while I was doing all the good stuff, all right? So I was paying attention because I know I had to come back, and what good would it be to sit around and in all the festivities and then come back and attempt to tell you about staying healthy. One of the things today that I wanted to talk about is just simply, I want to talk about caregiving today. That's the topic for today, caregiving. Ooh, this feels good. This feels good. And so with caregiving, you're gonna see some things, and you're gonna know some things about the caregiving, because you're gonna see when you're a caregiver. I don't know if any of you have ever been a caregiver before, but when you've been the primary caregiver, it takes some stress from your life, right? And if you're not taking care of yourself, a lot of caregivers are dying out before the people that they're actually caring for, especially when it comes to family members, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be a caregiver. It's not just about just going over and you just staying with a person. We're not talking about babysitting. We're talking about doing all the things when you have to bathe, you have to handle the bills, you have to shop, you got to do all these things. And what you got to be careful of, is the burnout. And so that's what it is. That's why we're talking about the caregiver burnout. In this caregiver burnout, you're putting so much energy that you're not realizing. And if you've never, like I said again, if you've never been into this situation, it could be very, very confusing, because your loved one seems to take out their anger on you, right? And what you're learning is that you're learning that you're really being tested now when it comes down to this thing we call love, and having to take care of people starts to drift off. You know, and if you're not careful, you can start to resent even having to take care of that loved one. And that's normally where we decide to put them away. But I want you to understand that sometimes there is a need for us to actually put them in a facility to where they can get the better help, because the selfish thing about this is that what we do is we hold on to people longer than we should. Even in the hospital, what we do, we consistently want them to hold on, because that's a selfish thing. That isn't about them. Even when they're telling you that I'm tired, right? And we're selfish because we don't want to let them go. We want to hold on, and they're in so much pain and life has gone on. So I just want to caution us today again, the caregiver burnout. So of course, you know where that leads to. We need to be in the gym. We need to be in the gym because you need a break. And the worst thing you can do to yourself is abuse yourself and not get in the gym and take care of yourself. If you're a caregiver, especially if you're the primary caregiver, don't fool yourself. You need it. You definitely need it. And one of the other things we got to stop doing is we got to stop being selfish. And what I mean by selfish is when it even comes to yourself. Stop being selfish. Like, you take away from yourself because you're caring for somebody else, and you forget that you too need a break. That's what I'm talking about, being selfish. You're caring for everybody else besides yourself. And many of us believe that that's exactly what we should be doing. We believe, ooh, that feels good. God knows that stretch feels good. We believe that we should neglect ourselves to take care of other people. Now, I would say, in accordance with the word of God, sometimes we should put others before we look at ourselves. But the meaning here, what God wants us to do is to take care of yourself. But what he's saying is, when it comes down to selfish needs, Don't be out here living selfishly to where you're not thinking about anybody. That's what we're not looking for. It's a shame because some people live their lives and they never even get concerned about being a caregiver until they have a benefit. Man, that's some of the craziest stuff ever. I've talked to people from various families and all over, and you wouldn't believe, man, when I'm telling you, this stretch feels so good. Ooh, haven't had a good stretch like this since I've been gone. Man, we did a lot of walking. Let me tell you something too. Got some cramps too. You wanna make sure you're staying hydrated, all right? Man, this stretch feels good. But anyway, being a caregiver takes a lot. You get, and it's a lot of caregiver burnout out there. And to where, like I said again, you start having resentment. So we're in this gym today, and that's what we're gonna dedicate this to, caregiving. And I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all about some signs to look for in this caregiving burnout. And if you've never been a caregiver or a primary caregiver, I'm not talking about where you got like 100 people in your family taking care of one person. I'm saying you're the primary caregiver. You're the primary caregiver, and it's just you or maybe you and your family. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. So stop judging people when they're a caregiver and they say it's time for someone to go into a home or they're not readily taking over. It takes a lot of decisions to be made. I'll tell you what, you probably see a lot of fitness personnel using these resistance bands. And let me tell you something, this is just as good as stretching on a machine, but you definitely want to get this in. Get you a band. I don't want to promote a site or anything like that, but you know how to do it. You can Google it and look for resistant bands. Stretch it out before you really start doing anything. Dog, you an ambassador? You an ambassador?
Not yet.
Not yet? Yeah. I like that. I like that. Let me holler at you when you finish though, right? This is set. I don't want to bother. You don't mind being on camera, do you? Okay. And what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm just starting this journey, man. So I seen that joint, man. So I got a couple of my man right here. I like the way this is what I'm talking about, the positivity in that. I said, yo, bro, you a brand ambassador yet? He said, not yet. Remember I told you that before I locked down my first 2? This is what it's about. And see, this is the type of positivity I look for. And this is why you need to be here. And when you're a caregiver, this is how you easily burn out, because you don't reach out. Y'all don't talk to nobody. Everybody in here be starving to talk to somebody, but we all be having judgments like, man, they probably tripping. Even when I started doing this in here. So I just want to appreciate you, bro. That's all. I just want to show you some love,
yes,
man.
Sir.
That's all. I seen you before. I said, I'm gonna get him one day and whatnot,
yes,
though.
Sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
Look, go for it, man, because I was drinking like these joints right here. I was drinking these just on myself because I'll tell you what happened was I changed my fitness journey. And so I lost like 30 some pounds, man, from January to now. I'm almost at 35 pounds, even I came from 225 to 193. And I was severe diabetic, high blood pressure and all this, so I had to get off this stuff. And this is what I found. I'm not even pitching this to you, but the journey behind this is as I was buying these, and I was like, okay, bet, that's what's up. I'm gonna get a brand deal. And it came through. It came through. So I just went, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then I locked down one called Underdog. It's a Christian content joint. So I got a couple more, but I'm weaving through because some of them want you to be buying stuff first before you do it. But I mean, you do what you gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. But I just want to encourage you, man. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate you, man. God bless. Keep doing it. And that's what it's about. That's what the gym. You see what I'm saying? Don't forget the mental is just as valuable as the physical and the spiritual. Okay? Let's get it. I gotta put on these gloves now so we can work. But that's what it's about right there. I promise you. Man, the love that's in here. So if you're a caregiver, what you need is you need You need some spiritual friends, definitely. You need some people that believe in God around you, right? Just as much as you need just good people, you need people that have a spiritual connection with God, because you want to come in this gym, you want to come in here prayed up, you want to come in here in full spirit, and stop being afraid to talk to people, man. I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell y'all, stop being afraid to talk to people. Open your mouth. Ministry is here every day, and people are seeking the same things you. They have same common specialties that you have, all right? And they are waiting. They're waiting for somebody like you to say something to them. All right, let's get these reps. And so one of the first signs that y'all gonna see, I gotta turn my music on. One of the first signs that y'all gonna pretty much see in your people when you see that caregiver burnout coming, you're gonna see that persistent exhaustion that doesn't go away even when they get sleep. You ever been that way? Some of you are probably feeling that way yourselves. It's like you feel like I'm getting a lot of sleep or getting more sleep than I have when you're a caregiver, right? But you're not feeling rested. That's because so much more is going in. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna mess around, and then you're gonna detach. You're gonna withdraw. Get my music right. Don't worry. Just talk with me, right? And so what's going on with that is that you gotta recenter yourself. You gotta refocus. Just like cars and everything got to be recalibrated, realigned. You got to get yourself realigned and stop thinking you're going to do it for yourself, because it's not. Sometimes you need professional help, but that's what that persistent exhaustion is about. So make sure you're getting proper rest, but even though you're getting proper rest, make sure that you're getting your mind right. All right, let's get this in. Cues. Here we go, cue. So another thing that you end up facing is your sleep patterns change. Your sleep patterns change because you're exhausted, and where your sleep is not improving. I mean, you might fall asleep during the day, sometimes in the middle of a conversation, all this stuff. Because you're just simply tired. Your body needs the rest so it can recoup, to properly recover. And as a caregiver, you know, you got to be on call. Anything can happen and take place to where, I know for myself with family, one of the things, I was working like a 12-hour shift. I was in school. And I worked in the next state, which was like an hour away, my job was, and I still had to get back and check them in the morning, and the chances of there was something that was always happening. And so my sleep pattern is already messed up because of the work, and then getting off and having to go. And then it's daytime, so I'm working at night, and that's what's happening. So my sleep pattern was already messed up because of that, working at night shift. But anyway, stay with it. And then what I started to notice too is you can start having a lot of frequent illnesses. You get burned out as a caregiver, that's you're gonna be a lot of frequent illnesses going to happen. Simply again, you need that rest. And you got it, dog? So you need that. So let's make sure that you're getting that frequent rest to fight off those frequent illnesses. Maybe you're gonna get the burnout. And if y'all don't understand nothing else too, the other thing you start doing while this caregiver burnout set in, is that y'all start neglecting your own appointments. You start neglecting your own health, your own focus, your own goals. And it's real, I get it. But like I said, you would have to have been a real primary caregiver. And you say, I'm gonna get to mine after I take care of them because they can't do for themselves. That's why I'm really sure about what I'm telling you. Make sure that you set time aside to get in the gym and take care of yourself, because you can't keep doing it if you don't take care of yourself. Another sign of your caregiver burnout is just simply, another sign of your caregiver burnout is that, you know what we do. You got increased irritability, your temper short, you flying off at the handle, and you're not even sure what you flying off the handle for. So the concentration is lost because you're frustrated with yourself, you're frustrated with the person that you're taking care of, and it's not intentional, but again, you becoming disorganized, you becoming disinvolved, again, your focus is gone because of the exhaustion. And you got to work on yourself. So watch your irritability and check your temper. That's why we need to pull away sometimes. That's why I'm telling you, get in the gym. Set a scheduled time for you to get in the gym before you do anything. And make sure you constantly staying in prayer. And I know you don't believe this because as caring a person as you are, you would hate to believe that your emotions don't become numb. But you really have. That numbness sets in and you become detached. You don't have the same feelings. You don't even feel the same way about situations that should concern you. And real talk, something that I noticed, man, after that numbness and irritability and detachment of feelings, caregivers get into feeling hopeless. Basically, nothing matters. And that's not where you want to be. And when you start seeing your caretakers act that way, trust me, bleed. It ain't long before it really gets really, really bad. Really bad. And man, trust and believe. When you see how this is just working up the chain with these signs, and then you start resenting the person that you were caring for. It don't matter whether it's your mother, your father, brother, sister, a spouse. You start resenting the fact that you got to take care of them when you already know nobody else is going to take care of them. And then after all of that, you know, it settles in, especially when you get by yourself in the idle mind. Man, and then you start feeling like crap. You start feeling guilty. Yeah, brother.
Is that the DG? It is a DG?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Man, I love it, bro.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just got it, I had it a week.
Okay.
I got it last week, man, and I hit the road, just get back.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Bro, let me tell you.
Because that's in my cart right now. So I'll
Get it, man.
Is it?
Get
All
it. And get the combo kit.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah,
at.
get
one
the
that comes
combo
with
kit.
bundle, the mic and everything.
Yeah, because I got the, I don't know if I left it in the car or not, but yeah, So I got the DJI, I got the headphones and everything just to plug into your phone. I was using that, and I've had this in my cart before, but oh man, he go do. And so you don't mind being on camera, do you?
No, you good, bro, no worries.
So what I love about it, man, is that I bought the stand, but this is your, as you know, in your cart.
Yep.
I bought this is the attachment. All of this comes with it, and then there's an extra battery. That piece comes up there, so you can actually, it has a 3-pronged leg tripod that screws into the bottom of this where you can set.
Dude,
Good thing I love about this bad boy too, man.
It's got that tracking.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Wherever you move.
yeah,
That's
man.
sweet.
So yeah, bro. I love it, man. Get it.
I'm gonna get it.
Don't even think about it.
What's your name, bro?
Aqeel.
Aqeel,
yeah.
Brian, pleasure to meet you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man.
God
Take
bless.
care. Enjoy your workout.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. You see how brothers just come over, man? That's the excitement that we all have. I told you we're all after the same thing. It's just the love of being in the gym, and so we all want creative things. You've heard me ask another sister about a tripod and all of this, so he came over and asked about the new DJI I got. And it was a blessing, man. It was a blessing to have this and go on the road, to be at the 85th Grand Conclave, and to have this and to follow me around. So it's just amazing. So if you want to up your creative content, this is it right here. All right, we're gonna move on. I appreciate that impromptu, bro. Ryan, he helped me out, bro. So good looking, bro. Let's get it. Hey, bro, I was gonna tell you too. And this one comes with it. This is a large one. Nice. Comes with this. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get no sleep. I can promise you ain't getting no sleep.
You got a channel?
Yeah.
You got a channel?
Instagram. Aqeel, all of them.
All of them?
It's Aqeel Taahir across every site.
AK.
AQ.
AQ.
EEL. See what I'm saying? Y'all, told you we all on the same thing, man.
That's
Get in
right.
here and start doing it. This is what it is.
Get after
we
it, guys.
inspire each other. Tell them again, bro.
Get after it, guys. Get out there and make your dreams come true.
That's it. Tell them. Give me your handle while you already up there, bro.
What's that?
Give me your handle.
My handle is 0king__B.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, Aqeel. AQ EEL. T A H. That's me right there, bro. Yeah, dog.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, dog.
I appreciate
Shoot me a
it, bro.
message so I exactly know who that it is, and then I'm gonna send you one right back, man.
Absolutely, bro.
All right,
Get
God
after it.
bless.
Have a good day. God
all right,
bless.
so I got something else, man. You got that Bass Pro hat on.
Yes, sir.
You a bass fisherman?
I'm not.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'm all about the trend, man.
Trent? Okay.
Yep, I'm a trend.
Trent, oh, well, that's good too, man. I'm
Yep.
a bass fisherman too, so that's good. Where you from? Are you from here?
I'm from the area, yep.
Area? Okay, that's
Yep.
what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy it, bro. God
Absolutely.
bless.
God
Love
bless,
the
bro.
necklace too, man.
Thank
See,
you, man.
man, gotta say that. Look. See, remember what I tell y'all, man? Look who in here. You gotta get a shot of that chain, bro. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ is giving me to go.
That's right. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
That's it. That's fire, man. That's fire. Yeah, bro. I'm a pastor myself too, man.
All right,
so
bro.
that works out. So
Hell
see,
yeah.
I keep telling people, man, it's the spirit that draws you near.
It is.
I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. I'm sorry, man. I keep dapping you up,
dude,
man.
you
But
good.
dude,
I appreciate it,
I'm
man.
excited, bro.
Brother in Christ, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. So
Absolutely.
yeah, holler at me when you see me here, and I do the same.
I will, absolutely.
All right,
bro.
God bless.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Yes, sir. That's fire right there. Number 5. It's more than content. That's love right there. All right. That's what it is. Man, your brother put the message out there, man. To do all things through Jesus Christ, who strengthens me. Man, it's just powerful. You know, the impromptus and the love that we share between all of us, man. It is dope. It's just man crazy. Bro. I'm just outdone. If you just take a chance, man. The word says, be cautious for nothing. See, if you do it in Christ, He's gonna fulfill it. He's gonna fulfill it. He's gonna fulfill it. But you gotta do it with pure intention. I can't lie about that. You gotta do it with pure intention. And everything is not a money gain situation, all right? Hey, the one thing about it too, people that you normally hang out with and the people that you're normally around, they're gonna figure out some things if you're that primary caregiver. They're going to notice that you're pulling away from them. Your friends, your family, co-workers, fraternity, sorority, church members, because you're burnt out. Get the help you need. And probably the 10th sign that I could tell you, and this doesn't mean that it's all over, but this is like the 10th one I want to share with you today, is that you lose your identity. Yeah, you lose your identity. Yeah, you lose your identity beyond being a caretaker. And that's what you don't want. You never want to lose your identity, but that's what happens. So the 85th Grand Conclave for Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was the largest gathering ever of fraternity and sorority. Debate me on it if you wish. The AKAs, they had about 27,000 registered in Las Vegas. And the Omegas, we had upward of 30,000, probably somewhere around 35,000, closer to 35,000 registered. Now, we're not even talking about the bros that didn't register, but gathered. That's why I love those area shots. So, and the bruh love is just something different, y'all. I don't care where you at. The bruh love is just something different. D-bruh. Or not D-bruh, D-bruh, D-A. Because you already know what I'm saying. Man, well, you ain't been in this gym in a minute. It feel like heaven. We're getting it in here. We're getting it in. That's what it is. When your doctor calls doing your gym session and they tell you everything's all stable. And that's good because that means my journey, health journey is working. Get involved. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. We're going to get out of here. I'm gonna get home, cut some grass, and run some errands in between. So maybe I'll bring you along and whatnot. But this is what it's been. Just remember, the caregiver burnout is definitely real. Everybody just getting in the gym now. It's the point of getting here early, but anyway, we love the crowd. We thank you for all the impromptus today. That brothers that gave us a shout, but it was great, right? And this, you're gonna see more of this content and more topical conversation. So let's get it on. All right. Hey, you really got to get in this gym and you got to lose yourself. I don't know what it's going to take for you to give up all those insecurities and abandonment issues. I'm talking about abandoning life, man. How much more is it going to take for you to just get involved? You're going to walk around, keep watching other people, man, or you going to get involved? Or are you going to be one of those ones that sit on the couch and say, I wish I would, I wish I would. Now, I'm not saying that to get down on you. What I'm telling you is that it's just going to take for you to make a commitment. Many people hate making a commitment because they feel like they got to stick to it. But isn't that the purpose of a commitment? You want to make something you're going to stick to. I encourage you today. Make a long-term and a short-term goal. Start with your short-term goal. But don't make your short-term goal so short that you can actually achieve it tomorrow. I mean, give yourself a month. Just 21 days, they say that you can form a habit in 21 days. So I'm telling you, at least do 21 days. But let's go ahead and bump it up. Let's just say a month. Take next month. But don't wait. We're not talking about waiting till the first. The first is already gone. That's August. What I want you to do now is make that commitment just from 30 days out. Don't even cheat yourself. Go ahead and give yourself 20. Go ahead and give yourself 31 days. So you have a real full month. And just watch what happens. Watch what happens if you would just dedicate yourself to just getting in here. That's what matters. Join the gym. Join the gym and make it happen today. All right, my guy, y'all be blessed, man. All right. Now, like great staff at your gym. So, hey, man, I just telling you, if you just get in here and you just make it a commitment to commit to the commitment, you'll be surprised what happens. A lot of things go on. A lot of great things go on, but most of you, you're gonna black out. You're gonna black out. Even at the excitement. And one of the things that happens too is that you make this commitment and things start going good, and then you sabotage. You sabotage because maybe you can't make it to the gym at the time you used to making it, and then you say, well, I don't know if I need to go now because of this and because of that. And you really gotta lock in then, get my keys. You really gotta lock in. And again, just get rid of the excuses. Get rid of the excuses. Man, so many relationships in life have just gone down the drain because people don't make a commitment and stick to the commitment. And if you don't stick to the commitment, why should anybody else? That's the crazy thing. Y'all are holding people to commitments that you're not even yourself. And there's nothing worse than somebody that's supposed to be doing it with you, or they're supposed to be your teacher, and your teacher doesn't even commit to the student. Man, that's trifling. That's just trifling work. All right, so leaving the gym now. And I'm going to cut grass, man. It's burning hot out here, but maybe I could burn some more calories, or I may just wait till later. But I had a little breakfast this morning. Maybe I may grab what I call a light snack. I don't know what I can get, and something that's healthy, right? And don't forget, get those stretch bands, because you need to make sure you stretch them before you work out. And it'll be a good thing, too, for you to stretch. And for those of you that don't actually go to the gym right away in the morning, get those resistant bands. Get some good resistant band. So while you're sitting down there eating your popcorn, or eating your get fat more sandwiches, or get out of shape more sandwiches, I'm trying to correct my verbiage because I don't want anybody to think that I'm attacking somebody that has a lot of weight on them. But when I say get fat sandwiches, I'm talking about for even people that are my size or have dropped down the weight like my size. We call those get fat snacks because it should be get unhealthy snacks. So, man, it's amazing how far we will travel to get unhealthy things for us, or to do unhealthy things in our lives. But we won't travel to get the great things in our lives, like the word of God, healthy food. Some of us never seen the inside of a health and wellness store, a whole food store. But what we'll do, you know, we'll put up our little defenses and say, well, that ain't healthy, and I grew up on this and I grew up on that. And guess what? You're gonna die on that. Change your mind. Change your mind so you can change your diet. That's all I'm saying. You can't add years to your life, but you can definitely make it well worth the time that you are living. Who wants to live a miserable life?